Previously on the Prime Podcast.
Get the fuck off me! Lorenzo, what are you doing here? Why do you think we're here, huh? Where's my money? I got your fucking money! Oh no, you don't have my money? I just saw that fucking crackhead give you a knot. And you don't have my money? You wouldn't show my uncle that kind of disrespect. What makes you think you could disrespect me? Take care of it. Yo, Lorenzo, stop! Give me the fucking money!
Dr. Squach Soap. Wash your balls.
1. Ladies and gentlemen, bitches and hoes, I present to you the host of the Prime Podcast, Fats the Assassin. Talk to him.
Where's the music?
In case you wondered why I do this every week, Jay, here we go.
Well, we're waiting.
Wow, this is really lackluster right here.
What point are we trying to prove with this?
Yo. Nah, do that shit again, man. I ain't got nothing for this shit, man.
No, go with it. We'll fix it in post. Oh,
fuck that, man.
All right. From the top.
Oh my God.
From the water tower.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
boys and girls,
Back up off the mic.
welcome to the world of the Prime Podcast. I am your host, Fats.
All right, we got to do that whole thing over again because you clipped every time you talk. You clipped.
Holy shit.
Back up off the fucking mic, Excite Bike.
What's wrong with that? I want to be.
What's wrong with that? All right, here we go.
Yeah, all right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
boys and girls,
Bitches and hoes.
welcome to the world of the Prime Podcast. I am your host,
Cheer.
Fats.
Fats.
That is your other host, Coast.
Coast.
And that is your other host, Big Chief Smash.
Okay. In the house. Wow, that was good, Fats. That was your fucking pop your cherry berry first time. I like that.
Yeah. What's up, fellas?
Chillin'.
What's up with you, man?
Just chilling, man. Chilling. I'm glad to be here. You know what I mean?
Here or on Earth? Still here.
Both. To be both. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
blessing.
saying?
Every day you open your eyes.
Definitely.
Blessing.
Definitely.
Especially you.
Yo, that took a second.
Yo, you know.
Wow.
He was setting that up. You saw that, right?
That's that
He was
AARP line right there.
Yeah. He was setting that up.
At your age, shit.
It's all good.
It's fucked up.
So, I want to start the show off with a married moment.
Married? What happened?
You,
This is
sir,
gonna be
are
a
married.
porn clip. I can't wait. Amateur shit.
Nah, not even. So I'm the other day, maybe 2 days ago, I am in my bedroom, and my wife comes in from the bathroom, and she goes, I got a weird request. You know? And I go, yeah, so go ahead. She goes, smell my butt and tell me if you smell anything.
Yeah.
So she proceeds to come over to my side of the bed, and she bends over so I can smell her butt. Now,
Does she have clothes on at this point?
House, whatever she wears in the house. You know what I mean? So she didn't tell me what the backstory was. She didn't like give me any type of backstory into why she was telling me, requesting me to smell her butt.
I hate it when porn has exposition. God damn it.
So now she goes, I was watching YouTube, and there was a girl on there with a life hack that says if you wipe your sphincter with witch hazel, it kills the smell of your butt.
Yeah, you might want to thought this through a little bit before you did this. So
Good enough for me.
Basically, what your wife is suggesting is 99% of the time she walks around with a shitty banger.
Not even.
And this time she's like, yo, see if it went away.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. She's saying that the life hack is what she's saying is that the life hack is that witch hazel kills the scent of this, like any scent that emanates from your butt. Period.
Well, all right.
And I've had that debate. We've had that debate that no matter what, your butt is always gonna smell like a butt.
My ass. My wife's don't, but my ass does.
Well, how does maybe your wife uses witch hazel? You should ask her.
I don't know what they do. They just don't like this shit. Just permeates through my ass region. It just leaks out of my butthole.
Maybe she uses this life hack. You know what I'm saying?
I'll ask her, but I don't think we should do any more time on this topic.
Why not? I'm just saying.
I feel like we do at least 10 minutes on buttholes on every podcast we do.
Can we go back to the butthole details?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh my God! I'm just saying it was a weird request. So I've been like kind of like poking fun at her for the rest of the week.
Where does it go from there, though? Like, you don't, like, shit, if my wife was like, come sniff my asshole, next thing you know,
well, here's the thing. But here's the thing. You know, when you're married, that's why I said it's a married moment, because it's like, these are the type of things that happen when you are married. It's like, you know, you get these types of requests just out the blue because they're trying something new.
I've never had a stranger just walk up to me and tell me to sniff their asshole. That's true.
Yeah, but would you do it though? That's the thing.
It depends.
With the stranger or with the wife?
If the stranger said, you know what, I'm really trying to see what's going on back there. Can you smell my butt?
It depends on who it is. I mean, I've definitely smelled a stranger's asshole though, because if you've ever been on the E train at fucking 5 a.m.
Oh yeah.
There's somebody,
JFK.
They'll just come put their fucking ass on the bar right in your face.
Never get in the empty car.
Right.
Fuck.
But here's the thing: would you help a stranger out if they're really in need?
No.
They want you to smell their butt.
It depends. Maybe if it was like Carmen Electra in 2001 or something, maybe then.
Carmen Electra. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I would use the knee rule for like first time finger bangs. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Like if you can bring it up to your knee after you've inserted, and you can smell it, bad.
Bring it up.
If you can get just like shoulder level and you can smell their asshole, then yeah, you know it's a problem. Otherwise, they don't gotta worry.
Dude, when I was like, I don't know, I'd say about 19, I fucked a girl with the smelliest pussy on earth. It was spit it out. It was the smelliest.
Do you
pussy.
time this? Do you time it like when I'm taking a sip or something?
All I have in this world is my gorgeous good looks, huge cock, and timing. That's it. I just know when to do things. But yeah, this fucking girl's pussy smelled like rotten animals. And
oh man, I have a real job, folks. Like this is crazy.
It was like it smelled like she was hiding a dead body under her bed.
Now, whoa. Did you see? This is why I instituted the shower rule. You know what I mean,
dude? You could have.
You don't think a shower would have helped that? You
could have dunked her in a tank of fucking gasoline and lit her on fire. It wouldn't have changed the situation one bit.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
Alarm cooch.
I never called her again.
Well, maybe someone loves her right now.
Yeah, she went off and had a bunch of kids. I heard about her.
Okay,
she found somebody that liked it.
Right.
Okay.
That
So
stink.
Here's some transitional material. Speaking of smelly assholes,
whoa,
Matt Gaetz. Let's get into a news story. Matt Gaetz. Anybody know Matt Gaetz, Florida representative? Anyway, he's being given up by his associate Joel Greenberg. On top of using campaign funds to pay for hotels in which he'd host escorts and drug use, Matt Gaetz gave a sex worker a no-show government position paid for by the American taxpayer to literally just be his sex roadie, snort cocaine with him, and just have sex.
What the
She
fuck?
is apparently one of 15 women Joel Greenberg will be naming in his plea agreement. Greenberg, as you may remember, has been indicted on 33 criminal counts, including theft, stalking, sex trafficking, cryptocurrency fraud, and small business administration loan fraud.
Let me ask you a question.
Hashtag save the children.
Let me ask you this question. Are you personally against any of the behavior that this young man gets entangled in? Would you like to go to a hotel, get your dick sucked, and hang out with prostitutes? Yes or no?
Yo, let me ask you a question.
Because everything you said sounded like a great fucking time. I'm just going to be honest with you.
It is.
Hold
Objectively
on.
speaking,
But wait, hold on. Hold on.
On the American taxpayer's dollar, as a politician, as a representative of your state, using campaign funds to do these things,
I mean,
not okay.
Shit, good for him.
Yeah, but hold on.
If he was regular Matt Gaetz who didn't fuck teenage girls and cross state lines with them, then that's his own business, whatever. No, yeah. He's also in hot water because he had sex with some people will get mad that I say sex with an underage person. Some people just say straight up statutory rape. I'm practically of the mind to say like that's just rape because someone not old enough to consent.
Yeah, you don't. Yes,
but
you don't
still.
fuck kids. You don't fuck kids.
Yeah, but
Pretty
Matt
much.
Gaetz makes Elliot Spitzer look like a preacher or minister. Like Elliot Spitzer got canceled because he was basically paying for escorts.
Yep.
Matt Gaetz is like not only paying for escorts but using government funds to do it.
And had a friend basically helping him dude was basically the stable master.
And remember, Elliot Spitzer was like the ushering in of the cancel culture. They canceled him immediately.
Oh, cancel.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to get into the whole like rigmarole of politics. I just thought it was a funny story, something pretty.
Well, you know what the funniest part about that is?
What?
The no-show job, the no-show government job.
Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Government
you know what I'm
payroll.
saying?
You're a government employee.
Government
and you're basically paid
employee.
to suck dick. It's just like being a state representative.
She's got a pension and shit. She got to do 30 years and out.
Something like that. Yeah.
Basically.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, this week's sponsor, Squach Soap. Scrub your balls.
Dr. Squach Soap. Wash your balls.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I'll get more creative later. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't doing shit.
Sure, you're right. You came in here and it's your job. That's it. The dynamic that happened here, which is sort of backfiring at this point, is me and Fats are the laziest people on earth, and you're number 3.
Let you know. No, it's hard to keep up with. I'm trying to figure out a system, but yeah, with the whole, materials got to be uploaded.
Yeah, no, but that's what I mean. Like, I'm definitely. It's got to get there first, and then I'm a lazy fuck, so it doesn't.
This is wonderful. Self accountability. Not a lot of people do this.
No, listen, I think about this often about where we could be at if we all gave a maximum fuck. Because I don't give a single...
Hashtag maximum fuck.
Yeah, that's good one, right?
So if you think about that, right? Why do you not have a motivation to give a maximum?
I don't... Even in I'm here all day, every day. I should be doing all kinds of fucking content down here. I don't do anything. I do this once every 3 weeks or 2 weeks, whenever we can manage to get it done. I got a full-fledged studio in my basement to do music, beats, the other podcasts, kind of talking into the mic. Shit, I don't do shit. Doesn't
Why?
Yeah.
Why is
Because
that?
I just don't come down here unless I have to do shit.
But how
I
does
don't
that
know.
make you feel, Philip?
Is this
Like
not
I'm
the shit you
wasting.
have to do?
What's that?
Is this not the shit you have to do?
I don't have much of anything to do. I go to the fucking doctor, I go to the chiropractor for my back shit, and then I sort of just philander around. Is that the word I'm looking for?
No, that's not definitely not.
What is a philandering?
You do not want to be. Philandering is it's what I
Philandering
do.
is not the word. That's not
Floundering?
Floundering is better.
Yeah, you're laying down and flopping around in a puddle of your own piss. Yeah,
What is now? I want to know what flandering is.
philandering? Philandering is Oakley dokley.
That's what I do.
Are you the Ned Flanders of your fucking neighborhood?
I might be. I just sit
That'd be
outside in the hot tub and fucking cook my balls, and then I lay down and then I pick the baby up from fucking daycare.
That makes Danny Maud.
Well, you know what the craziest part is? I can give you props. One of the stops that you used to make a lot that you don't make a lot now is stops to the refrigerator. You know, you don't go to the fridge as much as you used to.
No, you want to hear a story though? Yesterday I went and got an epidural. I'm on my shit where I don't eat till noon, right?
So they put the thing up your pee-pee?
No, they put it in my back.
His back.
Oh,
His back.
I'm thinking catheter. My bad, folks. Public school education.
Stop philandering. Yeah, so I eat. I don't start eating until noon, and my appointment was at 1. So, and I know what goes down when I start eating at noon. Then I have to take a shit around 1, and I didn't want to be on this table with my fucking bare ass out under fucking the Michael Jackson fucking cocktail they give me to do this, and then shit in his face. So I didn't eat anything. And I had to go uptown to go do this at 100 East 98th Street. I'm fucking starving. I'm in there. And I drive myself there. And at the end, I was like, I must have been looking all kinds of crazy. My sugar was stupid low. And they didn't want to let me leave. So I went to Krispy Kreme after that. I told them I'll be fine. And I went to the Krispy Kreme they just put up over there. And I got a dozen donuts, and I ate a half a dozen of them. So I think I fixed my sugar.
Oh, nice. You were like Paul Blart Mall Cop and shit, slowing down.
I needed. And then
were they nice and fresh when you got them?
They were brand new. They came right out of the fucking case there.
Nice.
I want to fuck a Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah, me too. A chocolate iced cream.
No joke. Just because it's warm and soft.
I don't think I could fit inside of one.
Oh, we'd obliterate that shit. Yeah, definitely.
It'd be like, what do you mean, we? What are you, French? How do you know what I'm dealing with here?
I'm saying, like, I brought it up. I'm picturing myself. You said you'd want to do a chocolate one.
I mean,
yeah.
And then
he spoke very confidently too. You know what I'm saying? You gave him a sneak peek or something.
Yeah, I've seen his. He keeps pulling it out, but I don't know. He's never seen mine. What? Yo, Fats, do you want to know what happened to me today? So I'm on the TikTok, and for some algorithmic purposes, I'm shown a trend. What's the safe way to say this, Jay?
Transgender?
A transgender.
Trans men.
A transgender man that still has woman tits, but they're man's tits now. But they're on TikTok.
Wait. Hold on. Was it a man that went to a woman or a woman that went to a man?
She identifies, I'm sure, as a man that went.
So she started out as a woman with breasts.
A beautiful woman, too, I'm sure. But she shaved her head and, has a man haircut and, like, tattoos and shit. And just the most beautiful, perkiest tits you've ever want to see.
Okay.
And because she shaved her head like that and has the tattoos and identifies as a man, TikTok allows her to rock with her titties out on TikTok. So I shared the video, and I got kicked off TikTok.
Wait, so she didn't get kicked off of TikTok
her video
for doing it?
Been rocking since April.
So you duetted it.
I duet the video, and I get suspended from TikTok. I can't post anything for a week, they told me.
I have a theory on this. I really do have a theory on this. And it's really the only thing that makes sense to me. TikTok is inconsistent in a lot of ways, especially in the way they treat black content creators, the way they treat people that regularly perform hate speech on the app, the way they treat people who respond to bullying, and then those people who respond to bullying comments get flagged for bullying and then banned, which is the weirdest shit on earth. I do, however, think in my head the way this is working, so these are trans men, okay? And they have not had their gender affirming surgeries yet, meaning like they have not had their mastectomies. And so, generally if they're rolling around with just shirts on, they've got what's known as binders to cover their breasts, right? Mm-hmm. And so since they present as males, and this is a very hot button political topic, I think TikTok lets them rock because they present as males who have, breast tissue that haven't had their surgery yet. And, they also have other trans men on TikTok who have had the gender affirming surgeries, and, they show their well-defined pectoral muscles, and you can see the scars from the mastectomies or whatever. And, of course, that doesn't get flagged for anything, which really just calls into question, like, this is just flesh. Like, why are tits a bad thing anyway? But so back to my theory, I think the reason Phil got banned or whatever, I think it's because TikTok, in a way, is trying to prevent some of the bullying that happens to marginalized communities.
I didn't even say nothing.
No. I'm not saying you did. But I think because you may have followers that have seen it, somebody probably reported you, and under like the idea that you were either A, sexualizing what you were seeing, or B, making fun of them. And then the other one that just popped in my head, some of these folks look real young, and it wouldn't surprise me one bit if some of them, who I know for a fact are from like South America, from Brazil, things like that, especially the first one in the video that you posted, because it was a trend of trans men stitching their videos showing them their chests pre affirming surgery. And so I think the idea is that they're just trying to not allow any sort of bullying or sexualizing happen of these folks.
Oh, they should take that video off of TikTok then. I mean, everybody should.
Yeah, but
it is a very thin line, and that's just my theory.
That's not. But the thing about it is, it's kind of like a hypocritical way of doing it, because if you're not going to ban the original creator of the video,
that's what I'm
saying. And you're going to ban somebody who just duets the video. So, and then the thing about it is your content. What were you saying in the video?
I wasn't saying anything. I had the silly face on and I was smiling.
So basically, what is it? Are they saying that they banned you because...
They said because I posted nudity.
I think literally it was somebody in your friends list or whatever that reported you for posting it. I don't think it was necessarily TikTok themselves, because if TikTok is allowing these creators to post all that stuff and let
how many views did that particular video have?
Like 0. Mine or
no
theirs?
on that the original video.
I don't know, a couple thousands probably.
No, I'm saying, was it viral? It was
on. It's been up for a month. Yeah, it had mad likes and views.
Okay, so then that's why I don't understand how it could be controversial now and wasn't then.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I also
theorize it's not TikTok doing it. It may have just been somebody who reported you, and TikTok, it's not like they've got like someone, checking every damn report.
What are the odds?
Just kind of allow some programming to just be like, all right, fuck it, ban them. Someone tagged them for this.
Yeah, but
I get tagged for hate speech all the time.
Well, what are the odds that person has like a couple 100,000 followers that nobody did that to them? What are the odds of that happening? Mm-hmm. So this is what I'm going to do tonight. Is I'm going to put a pretty little pink bow on my woman's penis and show it to TikTok and see.
I'm pretty impressed that Danny has a penis.
No, it's my penis, but it's a woman. It's not a male penis. It's a women's penis. When I put the pink bow on it,
it's a clit. You identify it as a clitoris.
Kinda, it's a pretty chunky clit. It's like China's clit. You remember how big China's clit was?
Yeah, but that's my point. Clit. Yeah, but still, that's what you identify it as. So
I identify it as a clit.
I personally have no issue with what's happening with that in that regard. I mean, there's other things that TikTok could be doing to consistently protect people, but they don't. But in this regard, like if they're not taking that shit down, I don't care either way. I
don't really give a shit
for what they're doing.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's great. Just let me put my women's penis on there, and then it's all good. If we're all fair.
Oh, that's. I mean, you might as well just call TikTok Omegle at that point.
That's right.
You get a new person in your window, and they're just like.
Yeah, that's.
I'm this guy.
Yo, you should go on there and beat your little pickle.
Hold. Little.
Well,
Must I break out the tape measure, sir? Must I break out the tape measure?
what's up with all the bumps on that thing?
It's had a rough life.
You've been running that thing in some pretty fucking weird places, huh?
Well, not just that. It was only until recently I discovered lotion. So a lot of that's
ash?
friction. Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you needed some Wellbutrin.
I thought you needed a baby. I like how you get when you have a point. You're like, I gotta make this loud and clear.
That's right. Mic check 1, 2, loud and clear.
everybody
I got something
to
that you need to hear. That's it.
Yeah, I gotta hear
All right.
this one.
23 minutes in. Let's get some transitions going. Cha, 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 cha. What scuffs my muffin Tims?
Hey,
Joe
listen,
Budden's.
Joe Budden, the JBP. Yeah, baby.
It doesn't really scuff my Tims. I find it interesting.
Well, I was having a discussion today about it.
You were?
And yeah.
With who?
And basically, to tell you the truth, man, it's that thing that they always say that Jim Jones popularized, but it's the truth. It's like you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
And when you have contracts involved, like you see this podcast, let's liken it to this podcast. This podcast is in its
Oh yeah, we're
infancy.
definitely on the same level.
Definitely. Yeah.
No. This podcast is in its infancy. We're trying to build it up.
We can't
We're
even
trying to build it up. Yeah, well, we're trying to build it up. We're trying to make it into something. And when one person claims ownership and then signs contracts with the other people as being paid employees.
What? Go.
At least you didn't do it. At least you didn't do it while I was drinking something. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't you tell your story over the dramatic piano?
Nah, I'm saying like Rory and Mal are mad because they feel like they're not getting their equal share of the pie. Right?
No, it wasn't even what they said. They said they don't know because every time they talk about finding out what the pie is, Joe flips out on him. Joe kind of feels like that, because I heard everything he said. I heard everything they said. I heard shit, that they all said behind the scenes that the other ones are telling. They're all telling now. They're all talking and, they're all saying the behind the scenes shit. They're saying in the podcast. Basically, Joe feels like it's the Joe show, and he feels like they already get paid enough already. Kind of like, he's not saying this, but that's how he's acting, and then he won't show them the books. So they're like, they feel in a certain way. They feel, I guess they feel like there's more money owed to them, but it's fucking weird because they're like, oh, it's not about the money. What is it about? It's always about the money.
It's always about the money, though. That's the thing.
It is.
It's
Otherwise,
like
we wouldn't.
When you feel like someone has more of a say than you, and the final say on certain things, that makes you feel a certain way. And come on, like without knowing Joe Budden personally, but just observing him throughout the years, this guy has a tremendous ego. Tremendous.
Pump. I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah, Fats.
Where's my money?
Yeah, well, we pay puppets and Monopoly money. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a puppet? Hello, everyone. I'm Big Chief Smash, King of the Bronx. My very well-intentioned but misinformed friend here stumbled and used a phrase that is no longer accepted by my community. Sometime around the hipsters moving in, we got priced out of a very specific street which shall not be mentioned by name, and this gave us a fresh perspective in our role in America. We now prefer the term Henson American or felted person. So please, all my fellow felted TikTok content creators, duet this video. Stand with me in solidarity and proclaim, I'm felted and proud. Call me a Muppet to my face and I'll fucking cut you. I'm a Henson American, motherfucker.
Shit, he's from the Henson tribe.
He's from the Henson tribe. You know what I'm saying? What? To be honest with you,
Yo, this is Big Chief Smash, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. This segment's starting to sag like some old titties, so in the interest of keeping it bouncy and perky, we're gonna speed this along, and if you really are interested in the topic, you can play it at half speed on YouTube. If not, go fuck your mother.
Be honest, Max. Tell us what's on your mind. He basically said that they were fired this week, right? It seems, I mean, if they ain't fired, then this is one fucking hell of a publicity stunt. But here's the other thing, though. They're still in the contract, so we still have to pay them. Yeah, but he also said, fuck them contracts. He also said... But how can he say that? Because he's already said... That's like double talk, because he's basically saying if they were to go out and start a podcast right now, he'd sue them for breach of contract, because they're still under contract for a year. Yeah, but they said that he already was the first one to breach the contract when he told them to stay home. Like, see, this, like when the whole first time happened and he told Rory to stay home. Yeah, the hiatus, yeah. He's not, I mean, according to this contract, he's not supposed to be the one that can tell anybody anything. If they're equal sharing partners in this podcast, right. who gave him, is where they're coming from. Like, why are you saying to me to stay home? You know? Could Rory tell Joe to stay home? No. And he kind of, the whole time, like, he always kind of, like, if you listen to the way he spoke to them in a normal thing, I get it, it's the fucking Joe show. So, you know, they're along for the ride, but they rode for a long time, man. That was like 7 years. And he still wanted to treat them like flunkies at the end, too. It's kind of shitty. It's not nice, you know? Yeah, but you have to also think about this, though. There's been many occasions in the show where he's gone to them, and they both had not really great points to say. People really tune into the Joe Budden podcast to hear him rant about things, not those two. I agree with you. Like, I'll still check it out, but I actually like the dynamic of Mal and Rory being there. And when it worked good. Like, toward the end, it was starting to get to a point where you could tell that it was, you know, condescending sometimes, and, you know, like there was shit behind the scenes that people were mad about but weren't saying. But when it was working, it was working. And I guess it's not working anymore, so I guess it was time to call it fucking quits. Hey, that's good news for us. All we need now is just to kill Joe Rogan and we'll be number one. We would be like number 1,750,000. Don't dash my dreams. I have goals. Yeah, but didn't Gilly and them go through this with $1 million worth of game? Yeah, I don't think they did $1 million worth of streams though after that. That's the problem. Yeah, but I'm saying when they had their little breakup, I see what he did. When they had their little breakup, it was the controversy over money and over a person that was with them, and they felt like he wasn't like in position to get a piece of the pie, but he's, you know, basically it's like, yo, this is the guy that helped you build up to where you could sign a deal with Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I hear you. I also, like, I'm torn on this because I feel like Rory and Mal couldn't go to Spotify and get a deal by themselves before this. They probably could now. I think they could now. I think they can go anywhere now. I think they can go anywhere and start a podcast. But, you know, I can't actually fucking try to sue them for breach of contract. I mean, if they're trying to go out and do their own shit, I mean, fuck. This is the thing. Joe complains all the time about how the industry treated him and blackballed him and shit. And for him to turn around and do that shit to 2 other people, I don't know. Yeah, that shit is fucked up. Like, I think that shit... Yeah, but he was touting that. He was touting that on the show. He was basically saying, yo, he's like, they can go start their own podcast, but they can't do it for the next year because they're still under contract, and if they do that, I'll sue the pants off of both of them, so... That's fucked up because if that's your friends, right? Like, if anything ever happened with us, I don't give a fuck what you guys do. Especially if we got to the point where we was making money, like, why would you try to take food out of your friends? Like, you get them accustomed to living this lifestyle and this money's coming in, and then after that year, nobody gives a shit about them anymore, and then they want to start doing a podcast. How are they supposed to eat? Right. Why would you just want to see your friends, like, fucked up? That's beef. Well, I mean, the whole thing with Mal used to live with Joe. So, like, they're supposed to be homies. You know, he was talking about that, too, in response to that. He's like, Joe says it like, you know, like I needed to live with him. He's like, you know, he wasn't comfortable with Joe saying that. Like, because Joe kind of, like, made it sound like that was, like, little man's. He took him in under his arm, and he needed to be there. But these dudes was rocking with Joe when Joe was at a low point. Joe was not, like, up on top when these dudes was really rocking with him. Like, Rory was rocking with this dude when he was like, down on his luck. You understand what I'm saying? He was rocking with rock. Wow. Joe had a problem with the pookie for a little bit. Did he? And then, yeah. Smoked crack? I didn't know he smoked crack. I know he was, like, on, you know, some kind of drugs or something. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was crack. And then there was a period where he had injured his larynx or something. He had injured his voice box, blew something out, blew out his blood, his asshole, whatever. And, yeah, so then he couldn't do shows or any music for fear of possibly, inflicting permanent damage on his voice and then losing it. So, yeah, he had a really rough patch. When was that? I had a lot of respect for Joe. What year is this? This was like maybe, this was definitely after Pump It Up. Like, that was that downward slump he had before he started coming back on, like, the mixtapes. His whole sound changed. You serious? Changed. What? You serious? You talking to me? Yeah, you. I heard it. Yeah, it was cute. I'm saying the one up, though. Hold on. I had a lot of baklava. You eating baklava? What happened to the fucking diet? That was a joke. I was just trying to think of something gassy, but I couldn't think of baklava. Gives you gas? What the fuck? No, broccoli does, but I couldn't think of broccoli in time. And I said baklava because I'm fucking stupid. Alright, you wanna run it back and then you can edit it in post? Nah, fuck it, leave it. Alright, fine. But back to the whole thing. I don't think Rory was around that far back. Yeah, okay. But I mean, even still, Joe kept having like rough patches where he was like, yo, not where he is now. So it's like when you have people that rock with you during these times, when you actually do get on, and even though that is your name on the podcast, it's like, dog, they were still there building it with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when you have like an ego problem and you're a narcissist, you can't see that kind of shit. That's is that you think Joe would get offended by that? No, it was really on the nose. Like, it was exactly what I was thinking. I got a lot of respect for Joe. He's an incredible talent, but I think that is one of his biggest drawbacks. A lot of the shit that happened to him in the music industry partly was just him opening his fucking mouth and saying the wrong thing at the wrong time. Self-sabotage. Yeah, pretty much. Like the fallout with Slaughterhouse and how, you know, all that shit went down with him and how he felt kind of just like ousted and left to the side. And it's like, well, dude, include yourself. Don't you know what the craziest part is with the whole thing with Slaughterhouse? When he was reminded that he had a contract with Shady, his whole thing was he didn't care about the contract. So what? So why should guys care about a contract now with him? Well, that was the point of Royce telling them that. It was like, don't think, but see, that's why it's like, yo, the ego shit is crazy because he's like, oh, they can't go on and do another podcast because of the contract. But then when the contract's on him, he's like, fuck that contract. Right, that's what he said. He didn't care. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a hypocritical thing, but the thing about it is, it's not like his numbers are dipping. Well, Who knows what the numbers are? You can't even see any of them. In this day and age, I mean, shit, negative attention is still good attention. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's not like his numbers are dipping because people still want to see the reaction videos. They want to see the Kim K's popularity drop when she was on camera terribly sucking Ray J's dick. No, she got more popular. Why do we like to bring up that? This is like the second episode we're talking about Kim K and Ray J. I think somebody needs to suck Ray J's dick in this podcast, and I'll nominate. Thanks. Nah, I'm good. Thank you. I'm glad that you have faith in me, but not in that type of way. Okay, so I brought it up for two reasons, okay? In this essay, I will explore. No, I brought it up for two reasons. First, it's my favorite example of how we live in the age where all press is good press, no matter what the fuck happens. Right. Secondly, yeah, we know that the whole Paris Hilton shit happened first. No one gives a fuck about Paris Hilton anymore. That's not to say that she's not out there doing specific things. I hear she does a lot of good. I sometimes keep up with some of the social media shit, and she's like out there fucking just giving ridiculous amounts of money away to help people doing shit. But she is also not in the public eye as much as a Kim K is now. Right. So that's why I refer to Kim K in that situation. If this were like 2008, I'd be like, Paris Hilton sucked the dick when I Paris that video. No one cares anymore. But you know, the other thing is also is the amount of exposure that both of these dudes had. Joe is kind of correct in the fact that it's like, yo, you haven't taken this and capitalized on this. You know what I'm saying? You haven't taken this level of exposure and this amount of access and capitalized on other streams of doing things. Because even then, let's say this podcast blows and you have it definitely blows. When you sniggled, I was like, dang, I worded that totally wrong. My bad. But anyway, if you have that amount of exposure and then you go out and you do something else and you now build a following on the outside, that following now trickles into the main thing that you're doing. And now you have more of a thing of leverage. You know, a position of leverage to say, well, my core audience on this side is coming back to this because they know I'm involved in this. So now you can speak from a place of like, I think I need more of a piece of the pie. You don't think so? No, I don't think those percentage rates were ever split evenly between the three of them. I think that they wasn't. That's my point. It wasn't. But what I'm saying, it never should be either. Even if the person wants to renegotiate because they're saying, well, listen, I'm seeing a spike in the numbers because I'm rocking out doing this. I don't think so. I always think Joe should make more than him. I'll be honest with you, but he is an asshole. So. I didn't say it should be a 30%, like a 33% thing, but let's be honest. Do you think they're making anything close to 30%? No, it's probably like 50, 25, 45. That's probably what it is. And probably be even less than that. Probably. They gotta take a chunk out and pay the staff of everybody that it takes to make that thing. Exactly. So do you think that Joe is taking the brunt of that all on himself? I think that he's handling the accounting of it so he could creatively pay out his employees. And that includes Rory and Mal, if you ask Joe. They're his employees. There you go. So he feels like, you guys made enough. You don't need to know how much we made. He's already getting overpaid. These are all the things he said. So, listen, if I was already getting... He's saying that he pays them... They're B and C mics. He's saying he pays them more than A mics on most podcasts. Yeah, I heard that. Where does the A mic get paid? Because you motherfuckers gonna owe me some bread. You feel like you're the A mic? I feel like I'm A mic material. What the fuck am I? I think everybody's A mic over here. We're all A mic'd up. There you go. Except Fast. He's B minus. Anyhow, but... The thing that I'm saying is, it's like it's whack because they built up something really dope. I also feel like Joe is he's trying to build this platform on Patreon, and I wouldn't put it 100% against any of this to be a fucking publicity stunt. To then be like, all right, so you ain't on this podcast anymore, Rory and Mal, but I still got you for a year, so y'all are gonna do one for me on there. Right. And then, they just ease back into each other. Well, let me ask you a question. That network that he's trying to do that network with Patreon? Yeah, it's on Patreon, yeah. He got a Patreon deal. He didn't just upload to Patreon. They'll be back together in 3 months. Someone will call Farrakhan, he'll barter a fucking piece between them. That's right. Make your wife get on the hole and call minutes to Farrakhan.
All right, so this is the longest Scuff My Tim's segment ever.
Yeah, so, my shit's a scuff to fuck up right now.
Yeah, all fucked up. These shits are basically fucking... Yeah, I had no joke. Okay, so... yeah, what scuffs your Tims, Fats? Moving on from this topic. Jesus
Christ. You scuffy?
Excessive walking, I guess.
Excessive walking?
Friction.
You ain't been doing none of that.
Jeans smell.
Hey yo,
like
this dude like had a little bit of weight loss, and he's like flipping on everyone.
I don't want my friends to be fat no more.
Let me ask you a question.
What happened?
I think I've had some success too. I've been noticing I've got my chin back.
All right, I like that. See,
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think
Nope.
that because you've been successful at dropping a few pounds, that fat shaming is the way to go with trying to motivate your friends?
I'm not fat shaming anybody. I'm coming to you as a big fat person and telling you, I'm saying I'm the big fat person because he's still in there. It never leaves.
Okay.
It's sort of an exercise in just self-control more than anything. And I know that the only way for a big fatty to stop being a big fatty is to be called out on their lack of self-control.
Right.
Because, and I also, this is why I tell you that I ate a half a dozen donuts yesterday. Because I want motherfuckers to know, like, I'm not just sitting here chewing on broccoli sticks at all times. Like, I still fuck around, I still fuck up, but I get back to it. That's the whole shit here.
You mean celery sticks? I've never seen a stick of broccoli.
Broccoli comes in a stick with a tree on top. What are you talking
In a
about?
stock.
Yeah.
With a tree on top.
That's what
Oh
it is.
my god. I love that shit. I'll be
But
using that now.
yeah, so that's what I want. I want, because I'm sure you have moments in your day where you're like, I'm gonna be healthy, and then you're like, I'm
course.
gonna eat a whole pig.
Yeah, look at
Chicharron,
me.
baby.
Look, I've
Chicharron,
lost a little bit
baby.
of weight. Look at that shit.
You looking slim,
Yeah.
B.
Thank
Look.
you. Thank you.
Doing them
Appreciate it.
sit-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't just look.
Bodies,
You don't look.
Kegels. I'm doing it all, baby.
You don't just look felt. You look svelte.
Not just felt, but they feeling on it.
I mean, I'm mostly the most concerned with Sean's weight. You two, I have faith in you two, but Sean, the silent podcaster on this podcast.
Oh, the one that refers to our podcast as the Prime Rib podcast.
Does he? Get the
Yes.
fuck out of here. Does he? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. What up, Sean?
He don't miss an episode, trust me. He's
Yeah.
watching right now. What's up, fat ass?
That's awesome. That's awesome. All
Look
right,
at
so
you.
continue with Jesus. All right, good. Straight
What?
face. All right, cool. All right, so continuing. What scuffs my Tims? Well, New York City is slowly opening back up, and that's
Right.
bugging the fuck out of me. Hear me out. I don't think we're ready. It's not because of COVID. It's infrastructure. The roads are all fucked up. There's nowhere to park. We didn't take care of this shit when it was best, when it was most opportune, and now the city's rushing to get everything fucking done at once. Why is that bad? Well, I'm sandwiched between construction on 184th and Field, on Morris, on both sides of the fucking concourse, Valentine, 181st, Burnside. There's no fucking where to park, period. Right? I was stuck last night in my car from 8 p.m. to midnight looking for parking, and I ended up getting a fucking ticket anyway because the signs aren't clearly indicating what zones you can park in at night when there's no construction happening. So $115 goes to the fucking city. Fuck you. And yeah, so I had to I fell asleep by a fucking middle school last night. You know how hard it is to keep an erection in a middle school and masturbate? I'm asking for a friend.
Let me ask you a question. What the fuck is keeping you in the Bronx at this point?
Money.
Bullshit.
I need a raise, Fats.
Dude, there's neighborhoods in Long Island that you could live in that will cost the same or less than the Bronx, and you'll be able to park right in front of your house every day.
Well, it's also not convenient for me work-wise, because then the commute would be much bigger, and unfortunately, the nature of my job, which I will not disclose, prostitute, I have to be there at a moment's notice sometimes.
Ah, so you gotta be kind of close.
Yeah,
But-
so somebody calls me and says, yo, so-and-so didn't show up, this is about to start, I gotta be able to jump in the company car and fly the fuck over there to tickle some ass.
Are you actually flying though through the Bronx?
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
mean, in the mornings, yeah, it's not that bad. Like,
Oh, in the morning.
commute into the city, once I grab all the fucking whips and chains and leather shit.
Even if you went up towards like Yonkers up there, like, and you shot down instead of up.
Yeah,
You
that's
still
what I'm
be-
looking for. I'm hoping that, a couple more years, a little bit of saving, I apply for a home loan, I can get some fucking spot, maybe somewhere in Yonkers, maybe right before we start calling it Bronxville and shit, somewhere up there. I don't want to be too far from the ratchetry, the beautiful ratchetry.
Oh,
that
you
is
got to
the
go by
Bronx.
my cousin. Where
Yeah,
he's
but
at.
even if you stayed in the Bronx, I mean, like go like Throg's Neck. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking just park your car in Throg's Neck and take an Uber back to your house.
I'm saying like go somewhere where it's like a little bit more residential because you're killing yourself. Where you live, you're killing yourself.
Yo, it's fucked up. Like all this construction's happening at once. It's normally not this bad. Sometimes it's bad. There's like in the 6 years I've been in this apartment, I've like spent the night in my car maybe twice.
Spent the night in the car. Holy cow.
I mean,
Yo, but he just says it maybe
Pornhub.
twice.
I mean,
used
yeah,
to
some people will
fuck-
be like, yo, that's 2 times too many. But still, like,
Exactly.
I also love, the community. I love the feel of everything.
Did your landlord refund you? Give you a credit for the 2 nights you had to spend in your car?
Why would my landlord do that?
You couldn't
Because you didn't
use your
spend.
house.
Because you couldn't use your house.
I mean, that's
It's not the landlord's fault though. He didn't say you must have a car and nowhere to park it. Like, that's just what happens. You know what I mean? But that shit, I used to hate that shit, bro. I would drive around fucking it got to the point where I would just drive to fucking Gun Hill and park in the parking lot of Gun Hill and take a fucking taxi over to my house.
You know what I don't miss, even though they changed it. The thing that I miss the least about living in the city, alternate side of the street parking.
Yeah, it depends where you're at.
But see now it's just one day, so you don't have to deal with the foolishness. But yo, alternate side of the street used to have me so tight. And then the thing about it was, I used to work like these crazy hours. So of course, I would always get home at a time where on the side of the street.
That face. Sorry, Phil did a thing.
No, I'm saying I used to work. I used to park on the side of the street that wasn't legal for the next day. So then you have to get up 8:30 in the morning, go outside, hour and a half, pull your car over to the other side. Then it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Check the 311 app just in case there's a holiday you forgot.
Yeah.
Yo, one of my lights just died. I'm thinking the other one might too. So we probably want to start
wrap it up, B.
So,
wow.
Man.
That's all we have to say.
Well, let's do some quick shout outs. Anyone you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Mr. Softy coming through with that cream dice.
I want to shout out TikTok for shutting my man down because he was showing a woman that was a man that had tits.
No. You got
a man that was a woman.
That was a woman.
Yeah, a man that was a
Speaking
woman.
of fucking TikTok, this little green motherfucker right here has been blowing up like the World Trade, son.
Word.
Yeah, one video netted me 4,000 friends almost in 2 days. That shit was crazy.
You gotta do a tutorial on that shit so we can all blow up.
Yeah, so we can all do that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll figure out the algorithm times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
What was the video? It was the one with the shooting the fucking shit out the window.
Yeah. My sniper video. There's a content creator, Marcus D. Paola, who's the guy that does like the news reports all close in with the face and shit. And apparently he got popular because he's supposedly neurodivergent and all this other shit. Sometimes he says problematic shit. But anyway, a lot of people love making fun of him. And so there was a video where he introduced his girlfriend. She's sitting on his lap in the video. She looks uncomfortable as fuck. Straight up looks like a hostage. And it was creepy. And everyone started, duetting and then, filling in segments of the scene. So someone's holding a gun to her head in one thing. Someone's doing his off-camera hand gestures. Someone's doing her hands tied up by her waist. And it was real funny. So yeah, one of the segments, I added me in the window. I'll probably add this in post. Aiming to snipe him. And then that shit blew up. But then that whole thing took on life on its own too, with other bigger creators adding to it, not adding me to the fucking mix, assholes. And then there's this huge video of like you can't even keep up with everything that's happening. You can't even see where Marcus D fucking poopy face is in that thing because there's so many spliced pieces to the puzzle, and it's pretty. So I'm doing more of just making fun of this guy because why the fuck not?
I like it. I'm here for it. I think it's
so
great.
Shout out to our TikTok fans. Shout out to the primates. Check out the YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The official pod, official Prime Pod. Fuck my life. And so Clubhouse, OnlyFans / Fuzzy Pickle, and that's it.
Pickly poo. Yeah, we got to start posting shit on the Prime Podcast TikTok too. We're lazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I got kicked off of that for some reason, so
I don't even know how to get on the
log back in.
Who made it? Fats has it, doesn't he? Mr. Fats.
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Let's touch all the bases.
All right, play us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for joining us on this episode 43 of the Prime Podcast. And I accidentally just deleted the theme song, so we might want to throw that in post.
Okay. Fix it in post.
And
let's just bounce to rhythm like we're hearing music. Ready?
I like to sniff my wife's underoos. Yeah.
Witch Hazel, baby.
Witch Hazel. Who the fuck is you? Why you in my wife's booty hole with your witch? Alright, yo. Peace.
Peace.
What the fuck is burning in the kitchen? It stinks.
Dr. Squach soap. Wash your balls.